Hey, how's it going, everyone? It's Beau Hajavitch here, the former host and producer of Hard Rock Heroes, Winnipeg's only hard rock TV show, now formerly, I guess, on VPW Channel 11. Well, this is a landmark video that you have stumbled onto here, because as you have noticed, I have been putting for the last few years videos from Hard Rock Heroes up on this YouTube channel, and I figure it's about darn well time that we get something new on here. Now, there has been kind of a new video since 2009. If you search it out, my Much Music audition tape that I sent in, I was a little bit frustrated on that particular video. If you watch that one, just my schedule that was happening at the time and everything that was going on, and I only had a certain amount of time to do that video, and I was mostly prepared, a little bit unprepared, but there was some frustration there. So yeah, there's that I did in 2009, and that was geared towards mostly Much Music. And of course, some frustration there is that I'm way too old now to be a VJ on Much Music. But as I say on that video that I get off on doing audition tapes for Much Music, so I went and did it anyway. But this kind of stuff is more geared towards you people who know me as the host and producer of Hard Rock Heroes from all those years ago. So I have now finally bought a webcam, and then it sat around for about a year, and then I finally figured out how to download the software into my computer, and then it sat around for a few more months, and now I am finally doing webcam number one. If that's what it says above my name, that's the working title of this video, or these videos that you're gonna see, Beau Hajavitch webcam one. And if I think of something before I upload it, something better, then that's what you're going to see. But I don't know where this is going, or what I'm going to be doing on these videos, but we'll just have to see how it pans out. I kind of didn't want to do current events because I intend for these videos to stay up forever, and current events get kind of outdated, kind of like how on my Much Music audition tape I talked about Lady Gaga and how nobody compares her to Madonna. Well, now everybody's comparing her to Madonna, so that was back then. But I scratch my head and I can't think of anything else to say on here except to give my views about current stuff. So I guess that's what I'll have to do via default. But for now on this video, before we get to any of that, I guess what I'll do is bring you people up to speed on just what has been going on since the demise of Hard Rock Heroes, and that's really the demise of every show that was on the VPW channel. If you recall that VPW canceled every show off the channel. Well, I'm not going to get into the reasons for that, mainly because I've forgotten them, and I'd have to review them first before doing a video on that. So we won't get into that, but 1993, August 1993 is when Hard Rock Heroes came to an end, if you recall, and you can see the memorable moments of Hard Rock Heroes on my YouTube channel, broken up into two parts. On YouTube, you can go a little past 10 minutes now. Well, before, when you couldn't, my memorable moments were about 11 minutes or so, or maybe just a shade over 10 minutes, so I had to break it up into two parts. So I highly recommend those. Check those out, the memorable moments of Hard Rock Heroes. I am very proud of that, and as I said on my last show, I stayed up until 5 a.m. to do that using two VCRs. That's the editing equipment I used, was two VCRs. So there's part one and part two, and you can see that on YouTube. But as I said on my last show, I had hoped to go on to a cable radio outfit put on by a horrible, as it turned out, a horrible broadcasting school that unfortunately I attended, but I did not graduate from. I just got too disgusted with the place, but I went to every class. And so as it turned out, the radio version of Hard Rock Heroes on this cable radio station did not pan out. So Hard Rock Heroes came to an end with the VPW sign-off. But what happened after that was, at first, nothing, because I was just too darn burnt out. So from 93 till 94, and I've always had a day job the whole time, so I just did nothing after I sort of took a vacation from doing a show, interviewing people, because man, especially that last year, 92, 93, I was interviewing everybody on the planet. Nazareth and Randy Bachman and Liquid Bone Dance and all kinds of people taking footage and everything else. So for that first year, I did nothing. Now, as a complete coincidence, around 1994, something big started to kind of rise up. Something called the Internet and Windows and HTML and the web and the whole bit. So I slowly began teaching myself how to do Windows and the internet. We also had computers coming in at my day job, but that had nothing to do with Windows. We never had the internet either. It was sort of our own in-house system at the time. We have Windows now, but not back then. So in addition to learning that, I was slowly learning how to do Windows and the internet and eventually HTML, but I'll get to that. All those Saturday afternoons reading computer books in the bookstores. And I did eventually buy a few books too. I also took a few minor courses, and very slowly but surely I taught myself what Windows and the internet were all about. Our first, before I even bought a computer, I remember when I bought that computer, it's not the computer that I'm doing this on here now. This is my second computer. My first computer was Windows 95, Comac, Cyrix, and it was a Boxing Day sale. And I remember in setting it up, I was afraid to pull out the dial-up, so I go across the street to a payphone, and this is Boxing Day, so it's in the dead of winter, and I'm doing the stuff on a payphone outside. And, oh man, that was hilarious. But I eventually got everything done, and then eventually taught myself how to do hypertext markup language, so that what it all eventually led to in the 90s was the Hard Rock Heroes website at www.hardrockheroes.com. And hopefully you have been on there already. And if you haven't, then go on there and check out all the memories of Hard Rock Heroes, Winnipeg's only hard rock TV show. You'll see the biography of the show, the biography of me, photos of me, videos embedded. If you don't want to look at the videos on the YouTube channel, they're all embedded there. Just click on video on the table and you'll see them all embedded on there. So everything, it's a shrine to the TV show Hard Rock Heroes. So as the stickers say that are plastered around town, relive the memories of Hard Rock Heroes, the TV show at hardrockheroes.com. Okay. I don't want these videos to go any more than 10 minutes or so, and we're getting close. So I had to fill up the time, and I will do one or two of these, do some current events and some sleaze. Oh, what did I rehearse this as? All the sleaze that will bring you to your knees. So I might have time for one or two of these. And these are actually just copied and pasted from my Twitter account, so you can check that out. You can check out links to a bunch of stuff, my Zoo Archives website, all about the bar, the zoo, and it wasn't even supposed to be a website, but it's all my photos of bands taken at the zoo, but it ended up being a website, so you can read about why on the title page, page 1. My Twitter account is at twitter.com/Beau Hajavitch. You can check out my MySpace page at myspace.com/Beau Hajavitch. But a couple of funny comments I put on my Twitter page. Did you see Eat Talk, where Danielle was, they were doing this gimmick for TIFF, and she was up on that platform at the CTV building, way up high, and I think they've used that for the Much Music Video Awards before, the MMVAs, and she had binoculars, and she's putting binoculars to her eyes, and they show the other end of the binoculars, allegedly, and you're seeing places in Yorkville, and she's describing all these places where the celebrities hang out. Yeah, right. If you know where the CTV/Much Music building is, same building nowadays with the CTV takeover, 299 Queen Street West. If you know anything about Toronto, it's nowhere near Yorkville. So I did a tweet to Danielle, copying it to eTalk. I also sent it to Ben Mulrooney and Tanya Kim, whatever I can get in the 140 characters after I get my comment in. if you can really see Yorkville with those binoculars from 299 Queen, I'll give you $10 for them. $10? Yeah, well, I'm from the 70s, so I always think of a big, huge amount of money as being $10. Okay, I think I have gone around just over 10 or maybe 11 minutes here because right now I've actually forgotten when this started, but I'm going to be a stubborn mule and get a second one in here. Um, I sent to the Bella Twins. Now, this is only wrestling fans will really know what I'm talking about here, but the Bella Twins from WWE, and when WWE created that new Divas title, for a little while there, they had the women's title and the Divas title, and now they've taken away the women's title and they just have the Divas title. But one of the Bella Twins, Brie, had won the Divas title, and everyone comments on how the Divas title looks purple and it looks just like that special TNA Jeff Hardy belt that TNA made up for Jeff Hardy, or allegedly that Immortal, headed by Hulk Hogan, made up for Jeff Hardy, and everyone says it looks just like the Divas belt. So I sent a tweet to the Bella Twins saying, hey, if you both want a matching title belt, then Nikki should steal the Jeff Hardy TNA belt. Yeah, wear that while Brie wears the Divas belt. Okay, that's it for all the sleeves that will bring you to your knees, and that's it for the introductory Webcam 1, and I'll probably just do more of that kind of crap on Webcam 2, Webcam 3, Webcam 4, Webcam 5, or maybe all the stuff I've just talked about. If when I'm watching this back, I'll say, hey, I forgot this, I forgot that, I forgot this. So I'll probably include that kind of stuff on Webcam 2, Webcam 3, Webcam 4, and all the rest of it. So I guess we'll just sign off here. And I know I shouldn't say this, but because it's not Hard Rock Heroes, but just for now, I love signing off like this. So that's it for Beau Hajavitch Webcam 1 on Winnipeg's only Hard Rock TV show, Hard Rock Heroes.